How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? In today's video, we're going to be talking about the Fiverr logo scandal. And if you got your logo on Fiverr, you may have already fell victim. It ain't nothing over there but a bunch of jock boys, and the gator is hungry, so we finna take a bite out of jock. Alright now, so what I would like to do here today is give you some of the details on why this scandal in particular is so bad and how it can affect you now and in the future. Alright, I'm also going to give you a few things you can do to protect yourself from this if you do happen to just want to get your logo on Fiverr or something to represent your channel, your brand, your company, your life. Alright, so we're going to start off with my boy Naheem Fahim to give you the demonstration, and then I can explain a few things and show you how to identify and locate these stolen images. People just literally taking the images from somebody else and adjusting them ever so slightly, almost some of them to the degree where they don't even pass the standard of the law. Now, meanwhile, some starving artist is suffering the consequence of this. All right, this is why creativity is dying. You see all these repeats in movies? It's because you keep supporting it. Y'all supporting the lack of creativity. And this is what people are starting to realize that they can indeed get away with. So here's what you can do to help stop this kind of thing, man. This is basically fraud. All right, this ain't right, man. All right, so now what we're going to do is I'm going to break some of this stuff down. And then afterwards, we're going to play a little game. All right, where I'm gonna show you the image. I'm gonna give you a couple seconds to track down said image, and you can tell me if this person is crossing the bounds of jock or not. All right, so that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna be playing jock or not. All right, jock or not. Show you the picture, and then you come back, post down in the comments the name of the person if you find it. I'm gonna give little pauses in between. You know what? Actually, you make sure you pause it. This way I can leave the video kind of fluid. All right? You pause it and you try to find the image, which shouldn't even be that difficult. And I'm gonna show you just how easy it is. But first, I gotta point out a few important details so people can see why this is so dangerous. All right. Now, as you can see, they offer a basic, a standard, and a premium pack. All right. Now, this particular seller I have done business with, I ended up having to get a refund because, of course, he sent me copy work. All right. So now you see this image here. We got the Knight's image, which he alleges you will have exclusive copyrights on this image. Holy moly. That means you'll be able to go file and get a trademark on this logo. You will own this logo. All right. So he obviously had to make it, right? You know, I mean, he will have to create this logo for you to have rights to it. Because he gotta sign off on this. He gotta give you the rights to the image. All right, or work for hire. I recommend work for hire. You should look into it if you don't know what it is. But this is one of the important statements that need to be made when you're making transactions and to get your logo. Work for hire seems to be the best option. If you don't know anything about copyright laws, I've done a lot of research over them over time, and I can tell you that these people are indeed crossing the line. All right, so Naheem will offer you a full exclusive copyright, which you will not get on this image. All right, and now, how do you find these images? How did I first notice these images? Well, I recognize some of them because I actually have admiration for a couple of the artists in which some of the images were stolen, but we're gonna get to that in a minute. This is how you can track them for today's game. You're gonna go over to Google, and it's just as simple as Googling what you see. Okay, that's a Knight. All right, that's a Knight right here. So we go to Google now and we Google. I'm doing it live. I'm doing it live so you can see how easy Knight with shield, because that's what that would be. Oh, what do you know? What do you know? Right at the top of the search results, these dudes ain't even putting in no effort. All right, now let's take a look at this. We got the Knight over here. All right, let's break them down so you can see the side by side, on the Knight. Okay, so we got this Knight and we got this Knight. Now come on, Naheem. All right, all he did, he didn't even shot everything exact the same, except for instead of a knife, he got a spoon. He took a 3D animated program, cut off a square of the hand and slightly rotated it. All right, the dude replaced the shield and put a cup in front of the shield. He put a cup. This is not whoever made this image gotta be sick. They gotta be sick. This stuff ain't right, man. Now, this ain't even Naheem Fahim's only action. As I said, I did business with Naheem Fahim, and he also sent me copy images. So let's take a look at some of Naheem Fahim's other works. Okay, Naheem Fahim sent me a few images, and I already did the pleasure of demonstrating each image. I sent them to him personally. All right, so now we can take a look. This was one of the alligators from my logo design that I was trying to get an artist to do for me. I ended up getting it done by one of the real ones, in which they work was copied from one of these guys. Ironic, isn't it? So as you can see, you got half the gator head and the other half. This is where he took it from, you know, slightly changed it, but they basically just using these images in order to create your logo. All right, now when you're going to get a patent, the last thing you want is an image that's copied. All right, especially to this degree. All right, this is not something you want to see. And this guy's supposed to be one of the top sellers. When you search on a channel, these are the kind of images that they showing you. All right, now you would think that maybe this is a one-on instance. Okay, so now we're gonna take another look at another logo. All right, we're gonna go to this gorilla. Okay, so now you can take a look at this here gorilla, and I'm gonna give you a couple seconds. This is where the game start. You can pause the video and see if you can figure out if this image is stolen or if this image is legitimately created by this person. All right, go. All right, now let's go ahead and check the results. That image is hot. Now let me show you how bad what they do. I'm gonna take you to one of the original artists, and this guy is great. He won, in my opinion, he one of the top two. Andre 1005. All right, and this is his image. He drew this. He owned the rights to it. This is his actual image. You can even get a regular license now, but you got to keep in mind with licenses, with a regular license, this don't give you full rights. So you get to selling T-shirts, you get to selling all kind of stuff. And this guy, even with this image, to a degree, they can come and get you. If it gets to a point where it's where that logo becomes of value and it's worth fighting for, it's not worth it. You need to make sure that your logo is original. All right, meaning not copy and paste it. All right, if you're looking at this arm drawn by Andre 1005, we come back over here, we take another look at this gorilla. All right, now you see this gorilla's arm look absolutely ridiculous. I actually reached out to this artist. I actually spoke to Andre, and he from his own statements, this is not the first time he has seen somebody create horror shows with his artwork. All right, so it's a common practice for people to steal these artists' images, and this is something that you are the only one who can stop. So when somebody trying to sell you a logo, you have to do your research. You have to get on Google like I'm showing you and look up these images so that you can find them. All right, so now you see these arms, I mean like exact replicas. Exact. Copy and paste, change the color, very easy to do. And any free apps like GIMP, what it is technology is allowing people to steal ideas on a scale that the world has never seen, and there's nothing in place to protect against it. All right, so we out of time. We kind of out of the time zone that. All right, where this shouldn't be able to happen. All right, now again, you would think, you can't possibly have more. Oh my God. Let me tell you right now, the Fiverr logo scene is almost all this, which is exactly why I'm making this video. All right, so let the games continue, baby. Jock or not. All right, so now you can tell us if indeed Emma Queen is a jock or not. All right, you can find this seller still on the store, and I've messaged Fiverr about these sellers, and they've done nothing. All right, so now we go to the next one. All right, we got this guy, who another one that I actually did. These are people who got my money. Okay, these are people that I paid to do my logo, and each and every one of them sent me back copied work or has copied work on their channels. All right, which is very important. So this particular guy, Realty Media, who also was doing the same thing, he took it down. He had one up here that he took down. However, the good thing about this is we can literally go down into the review section and we can see the people who have been got. right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come on down here. We're gonna take a look. What you do is don't look at just their portfolios. This is important. What you want to do is look through their past histories. What logos have they sold? Don't look at what's in that portfolio, because they'll alter it. All right, like I showed him the image in his portfolio that we'll get to later, that he took and mirrored it, recolored it, and sold it to somebody. All right, so we're gonna go to those so you can get an example of how that works. So now it's down in the feedback. All right, this was to Ad for Invest. I'm sorry, Ad for Invest, wherever you are out there, baby. If you're watching this video, man, you better get a lawyer. Get a lawyer. So anyway, here's the image in question. Now, time for Jock or Not. We're gonna take a pause. You go ahead, see if you can find said image. All right, and now we back. Were you able to find the image? Were you able to find it? Okay, well, here we go. It's that easy. It's literally that easy. Okay, like look at this. All he did is flip the wing. He flipped the wing and the other wing on the bird. This is absolutely ridiculous. Something needs to be done about this. All right, and again, man, this is something that it just go on and on, where I can keep pulling up sellers and pretty much giving you examples of them taking work. So next up on Jock or Not is Raj Kumar, and this guy is very special since he is the very first purchase I ever made on Fiverr. And what did he do? Sent me copied work. Alright, so I'm actually show you when I was in the early processes of getting my logo done. I came over here to this Raj guy. Of course, I bought premium pack. I figured premium pack should be good. You know, oh man, I get everything, the copyrights, I get it all. You know, I get the full package. Man, was I wrong. So now we come over here to the messages, and this is the image that he sent me. This would have been one of the versions of the Gator logo, and you tell me, what do you think? Jock or not? Jock or not? Well, as you could have guessed, if you recall earlier from the other alligator arm, we got another perpetrator. All right, we got another one doing the exact same thing. And this guy ain't even just steal the arm. All right, well, in my opinion, all right, he took that head too. But I've reached out to the actual artist who created this head. And I guess, see, the stipulation in copyright is if they can change it enough, you can't really defend against it. It's hard to defend if it's changed enough. You get it? So what is changed enough when you already taken somebody else's work as the base? All right, so I have contacted the artist who was behind the head, and as you know, Andre was behind the arm. The head was done by Mimo, who is a really cool dude. I done business with Mimo. Mimo is actually the artist who designed my logo for my channel. Like I said, I liked the design of this head, like the style of it, and in the end, I wanted to go to the original artist and support real creativity. You know, this is how I think things should be done. So to give you a good side by side of this now, this the Andre arm. Okay, you gotta look close, because see, this one gonna give you the example how some of these are more difficult to spot than others. All right, but if you look, you will see. Okay, so what you gotta look for is things like the lines. Like, it's very clear on this alligator, them arms are exactly the same. Now when we zoom in on these heads, at first glance you'd be like, nah, they different. You know, they different, but they not. They the same. The outline of this alligator, if you're looking at in particular, the highlight points, like the jawline. You see how exact this jawline? That is not a coincidence. That is this gator. The same cuts in the mouth, the same shadowing and lines in his mouth. It's all there. You know, like you can kind of see what they do. They adjust the picture. So you got to look very, like this line is connected here, and then they filled it in with green. All right, so all this image is a bunch of glue. I'm sure he got the body and tail from somewhere else too. All right, but this is how you gotta really look at them. All right, I give you another good example. What channel? Actually, we're gonna be right back because I gotta pull up my emails. Because what ended up happening is when I reached out to customer support about this, they actually contacted me. We talked about it a bit, and he sent me links recommending me channels, more expensive ones that I went and checked out, and all of them was doing the same thing. All right, and I'm gonna show you some of them images. Without the names now, so you can get an idea of the more difficult ones, because then I want to start the game up. All right, because the video getting long, I'm trying to keep it short. I'm sorry, but I could really give you a story. If y'all want this full story, let me know. Actually, I'm gonna keep this video short, and if you want the full story, you let me know, and I get into really good detail with y'all about how deep this go, how many people doing it. Oh, it's ridiculous. Now we got this one, which I call a high effort jock boy. All right, this is a high effort jock boy here, where you can tell that what this image is. You can see what the base of this image is. This is where he got it. He upgraded it. All right, I give him some credit. It looked cooler, but you can see that this image is that image. You get what I'm saying? And this mean that this artist who actually drew this armor, this style, is losing out, and it's not fair. It's something got to be done about it. This is something that should be protected. The reason that they being so lenient on copyright laws is so they can rip you off. Don't you understand that when you talk about something, when you show something, when you post something, when you have that genius idea, they are making it way easier to take that from you. These people live off of this. This is their talent. This is how they survive. If we can't respect that, we gonna lose those people. All right, they gonna struggle and suffer when they putting out stuff in the world that people using. These two artists that I have mentioned today, Andre and that Mimo, they are some of the biggest two victims I've seen on Fiverr. Most of these guys on that logo thing, when they taking them, that's who I see them taking them from. Again, another hard to spot image. This another hard to spot jock boy image, a high effort, which is again from Nemo. And this was another one of Nemo's images. And as you can see, what they do, like I said, they just change them up. All right, but you can still see all of the defining details, the muscles, the way that the elbows, exactly where the elbows being, the shadowing of it. You can see where it's been altered, how the clothes is what's covering up that part of the arm now. The arms is now pointed inward, so they had to do a little adjustments on the forearms a little bit, stuff like that. But in the end, what's happening is they just taking these images, copying them, and selling them to you. All right. So them some more high effort ones. I won't do the email part. I will. If y'all want to follow up, I come back with all the emails and everything if y'all find this interesting, but the video is getting long. All right, so now I'm gonna give you a couple more images for the last of the jock or not, and they're gonna be really quick. I'm just gonna show them, you try to find them. If you find it, put it in the comments and let me know if you think that person is a jock or not. And that's going to conclude part 1 of the Fiverr scandal. And throughout this week, I'm actually going to be posting a lot of videos to try to put my opinion about the things that I feel passionately about out into the world. I hope y'all enjoy those videos. If you don't, I'm sorry. It's just my own perspectives. And I want to just have a little bit of fun this week. And I hope y'all take the ride with me. If so, hit that subscribe, drop that like, and I will catch you boys on the next one. All right, round 1, we got Geeks Magic. All right, this another one. This one, I don't know if she got banned or if she got if she blocked me, but I commented on her copying of works. And so we're gonna start off with this here bull. All right, now let's see what you can do. Hop on that Google, and do you got the result? Because here we go. And so we got Geeks Magic, jock or not, and what do you know? What do you know? We got another one, and I actually communicated with her. She went out of her way to tell me she actually drew that thing a couple months ago. Turns out I found the actual copyright from that thing back in 2015. All right, so I don't know how a time traveler. I don't know, maybe a jock. But you leave your verdict, jock or not. All right, we're gonna do maybe 1 or 2 more, and then you get the point that this is very real and it's an epidemic on that site, so be cautious. All right, here we go. Let's keep it rolling. And the next contestant up on Jock or Not, Mr. Creator. We got this clever little snake he designed for Dark Snake 289. My condolences. And you go ahead and you see if you can find that image, Jock or Not. All right, so time for the result. What do you know? Lo and behold, as per always, man, it's just that easy. Okay, that is this snake as that snake. pretty much the first result. The first result on Google, Viper cartoon, the first snake. All right, like I said, very little effort. All right, so let's get it rolling to the next jock or not. And now we got another one. All right, now this one we gonna do again is Geeks Magic. All right, now you would think she did it once, she ain't gonna do it again. This must be a trick. So take your votes, baby, jock or not. All right, we got the Phoenix up there, and now you see what you can find. That's a flaming Phoenix. Okay. All right, now now what we do is we reveal jock or not. Geeks Magic, she did it once, and yes, she struck again. You got her twice. Bam. Look at this, man. Come on, man. Look at the bird. Look at his neck. Look at the roundness of the bird. Look at the wings. I mean, exact. They literally just alter them. You know, like adding little cuts and grooves to the wings, move the claws, turn them and sit them on top of the Phoenix. That is what happened with this image. So Geeks Magic, definitely jock or knock. I did contact support about her as well. I'm not sure. Like I said, I ain't sure if this particular one got banned or not, since now when I go to the conversation, you know, it's Geeks Magic is no longer available, so she could either be banned or she blocked me. She probably blocked me though, because you know people panic when you catch them. Oh, they all get panic. I had some of them cancel the orders when I showed them the images. You know, like I said, if y'all gonna want another video, I'm a man. The stuff I show in the next one will be legendary. All right, so yeah, I would like to add, you know, for the final note, I'm gonna put the links to Andre and Mimo channel down in the description below. I've done business with Mimo. He excellent. Him and Andre my favorite too. I think their artwork is amazing. All right, and they do logos. All right, if you're somewhere around $100, maybe more, I'm not sure, somewhere in that range. So I'm gonna leave links to both of their artwork, so you can contact those two if you want to get a real logo done by a real artist. Okay, where you have all of the rights and everything. Okay, and like I said, I've done business with Mimo. Everything was fast, good contact. I'm talking about it was great for the most part. I ain't got a single complaint. I plan to do business with him again in the future. If you're watching this, Mimo man, thank you very much for the raw logo. It's exactly what I wanted. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoy the rest of the content coming up for this week. And again, if you made it to this point in the video, I really appreciate you watching and your support. Hit that like, drop a subscribe, and I will catch you boys on the next one. And now we got another one. All right, now this one we gonna do again is Geeks Magic. All right, now you would think she did it once, she ain't gonna do it again. This must be a trick. So take your votes, baby, jock or not. All right, we got the Phoenix up there, and now you see what you can find. That's a flaming Phoenix. Okay. All right, now now what we do is we reveal jock or not. Geeks Magic, she did it once, and yes, she struck again. You got her twice. Bam. Look at this, man. Come on, man. Look at the bird. Look at his neck. Look at the roundness of the bird. Look at the wings. I mean, exact. They literally just alter them. You know, like adding little cuts and grooves to the wings, move the claws, turn them and sit them on top of the Phoenix. That is what happened with this image. So Geeks Magic, definitely jock or knock. I did contact support about her as well. I'm not sure. Like I said, I ain't sure if this particular one got banned or not, since now when I go to the conversation, you know, it's Geeks Magic is no longer available, so she could either be banned or she blocked me. She probably blocked me though, because you know people panic when you catch them. Oh, they all get panic. I had some of them cancel the orders when I showed them the images. You know, like I said, if y'all gonna want another video, I'm a man. The stuff I show in the next one will be legendary. All right, so yeah, I would like to add, you know, for the final note, I'm gonna put the links to Andre and Mimo channel down in the description below. I've done business with Mimo. He excellent. Him and Andre my favorite too. I think their artwork is amazing. All right, and they do logos. All right, if you're somewhere around $100, maybe more, I'm not sure. Somewhere in that range. So I'm gonna leave links to both of their artwork so you can contact those two if you want to get a real logo done by a real artist, okay, where you have all of the rights and everything, okay. And like I said, I've done business with Mimo. Everything was fast, good contact. I'm talking about it was great for the most part. I ain't got a single complaint. I plan to do business with him again in the future. If you're watching this, Mimo, man, thank you very much for the raw logo. It's exactly what I wanted. So, yeah. I hope y'all enjoy the rest of the content coming up for this week. And again, if you made it to this point in the video, I really appreciate you watching and your support. Hit that like, drop a subscribe, and I will catch you boys on the next one.